Everybody got quiet all of a sudden.
6 o'clock.
Oh, is it on the mark? 4 minutes. We're on a precise military schedule here. Heard the silence on the way out. Maybe I'm late. I see Miss Jan over there. Welcome everyone, my name is Rory Diamond. I'm proud to be the CEO here at K9s for Warriors. Hello to everybody who's watching us on Facebook for the 71st graduation at K9s for Warriors, where today we will graduate our 367th Warriors. There's so many of you, it's going to take a while, so forgive me. But before we jump right into this, we are going to honor our country, respect the molesty. We'll sing the national anthem for the last time as a K9s for Warriors employee. We love you, Ms. Becca.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through
So you did hear me right. Bad news for K9s for Warriors, but our amazing development director, Rebecca Molesky, our Marine, is going to go to one of our wonderful vendors and make tons of money and be very successful. We love to champion our team on to greater heights. So tough void to fill, but we love you and we congratulate you and good luck. Everybody, Rebecca Molesky. We also have some new members of the K9s Warriors team. Marissa is finally one of our dog trainers. Welcome. And Hayes. I get your name wrong. April. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. April. I'm looking at Marissa over there, who's now our new database person working for us. Thank you so much, and welcome to the team. Love it. And the lady in the camera over here has been promoted. Our own Jen Sefton is now the multimedia manager. So we are trying to promote from within. Congratulations. We love our sponsors at K9s for Warriors. We know many of them are here tonight. See all you Fletcher kids. And many of them are watching on Facebook Live. So bear with me, but each one of these sponsors is very important to us, and we appreciate their contributions. First and foremost, our biggest sponsor in the history of all sponsors, the Zelinskys. Marion Zelinsky, Dennis Zelinsky, and the Dennis Zelinsky Memorial Foundation. We absolutely love you guys. You guys know how many dogs they've sponsored? Over 40 dogs for K9s. They do incredible work across their community, but it's important to realize that a foundation of K9s for Warriors is the Dennis Zelinsky Memorial Foundation. It's absolutely amazing the work they've done. Today they have 4 dogs graduating back here. So we've got Douglas and Trooper, Jay and Spalding, Felix and Lionel, and John and Kai. And I'll give you some more notes on these dogs, but please, a round of applause for the incredible Zelinsky family. We've got Douglas and Trooper. Trooper was from the Sabella Animal Shelter in Texas. You'll start to hear Texas a lot more from where our dogs are coming from. Then we have Spalding. Bill and Debbie Rustico contributed to the Lieutenant Zelinsky II Memorial Fund to sponsor Spalding. Spalding is named after the cat that Bill rescued in Chicago. He named him when he found this cat in business school. And he named him after Spalding Smalls, who's the grandkid in Caddyshack, which I think is spectacular. So he chose the name to honor his longtime cat. Spalding was fostered by Alice and J.J. Morrow. Spalding came from Kendall, Animal County in Texas. We've got Felix and Lionel. Larry and Pat Durso contributed to the Lieutenant Dennis Zelinsky II Memorial Foundation to sponsor Lionel. This is the second dog they have done. The first was Chief, if you remember Chief. Both dogs were named after Larry's brother Frank, who passed away in 2011 at the age of 63. He loved trains, in particular, a particular engine called the Chief Train made by Lionel. So we have Chief, and now we have Lionel, which I think is pretty awesome. Lionel came from Alachua County Animal Control. I strongly suspect you're going to hear Alachua County a lot more from us in the future. That's a little foreshadowing. Be excited. Tyler and Heather. Heather was sponsored by Rotary District 5240, Group 4 in California. You've heard that name a lot. She is their 6th dog, and we love our friends out in California. Heather Nash Frankel, the person for whom Heather is named, spent her entire life in service to others and touched the lives of thousands of people in her local community in Thousand Oaks and communities around the world. She passed away in December 2016 after a 4-year battle with cancer, and left behind a legacy of doing good in the world that is being continued today by all those who love her. Heather was, the dog was from Bernie Berlin's A Place to Bark, our good friend in Tennessee. But you have to know this, Heather's husband, Nick Frankel, is here tonight. Sir, stand up so we can see you. And always it is truly our honor to have this dog to honor the memory of your wife. It's absolutely beautiful to see that tonight. Thank you for coming all that way.
My pleasure.
Across the country. That's amazing.
Wouldn't miss it.
Thank you, sir. And a special thank to Nate Harimoto, our man for the Rotarians out there in California. You're doing incredible work. Thank you, Nate. Hold on. We got this. So we have John and Kai. ICAP contributed to the Lieutenant Zelinsky Foundation again to sponsor Kai. Kai came from Nassau Animal Control. A special shout out to Michelle Castillo and Philip Duddy at ICAP, who are watching live on Facebook. Thank you for your contribution to the foundation and to K9s. We love Marion. We love our whole team. Samuel and Bailey. Bailey was sponsored by our amazing partner Bear. Our Bear friends were here today. Are they still here?
No.
Oh, they had
They're
to go
watching
home.
Facebook Live now.
Watching Facebook Live. We love our friends at Bear, Lauren and the team. Bailey's name came about through a naming contest that they had at Bear. Bailey was puppy raised by Brandy and Scott Arnold. Bailey was from a breeder, Reader Gold. The Arnold's here? There you all are. Stand up. Thank you for your effort. I could never We love our puppy raisers. Eric and Stevie. Stevie was sponsored by Sam Danielson. Stevie was named after Stevie Nicks, of course. Stevie was puppy raised by Desiree and Randy Steep. Are the Steeps here? See this today? Drawing it? All right. There you are. You've got to stand up if I say it. Stand up. Thank you. Appreciate you doing it. You know, they give me these cards and it says Sam is here tonight. Right there. I'll read. Josh and Angie. Angie was sponsored by the Club Interact at Fletcher High School in Jacks Beach with the support of their advisor, Doug Brown. We love Mr. Brown. The Interact Club has helped fund several dogs through our program. Doug, what number are we at? 8 dogs by our high school students here at Fletcher High School. Angie was a puppy raised by Mary Kay Sierra. Angie was donated by the breeder, Twin Lakes Kennel. Doug is here tonight. Stand up, Mr. Brown. Oh, stand up. And we got the whole crew from Fletcher. And we got my man, Ed Malin, back there from Angie's Drawings and Angie Subs, who's been critical to the success of these kids being able to raise the money. You guys make me confident. We're going to be okay. We love you. Thank you. Where is she? Oh, there you are. Stand up, darling. I can see you. Thank you. And we have Roderick and Sage. Sage was sponsored by Donna and John Boscia through their family foundation. Donna and John gave the honor of naming their service dog to their son and his wife. They came up with Sage. Sage was from Orange County Animal Control. A shout out to John and Donna who are watching on Facebook Live. Thank you so much for your donations. We appreciate you guys. And then we have John and Cole. Cole was named by our resource development team. It was a black dog, and they named him Cole. You guys are creative, but come on. Stephanie Vogt. Where's Stephanie? Are you here, Dawn? Oh, she had to go home sick. But anyway, Stephanie came up with the name. She's our community events coordinator, and she won the honor of naming the dog. Cole was puppy raised by Jan Wiley and Bill and June Wynn. I know Jan is here. Stand up, Jan, and Bill and June. Thank you so much for the dog. You know how hard it is to let go of one of these dogs. I had him for like 48 hours. Y'all had him for much longer than that. So I don't know how you do it, but I appreciate you. And then we have 2 Marines in this class. The Moss Creek Marines give us $5,000 for every Marine. So please, Marines, apply to K9s for Warriors. We really appreciate it. And Ross Creek Marines, we really appreciate you. Okay, that's enough from me. Let's bring out President of K9s for Warriors, Mr. Brett Simon.
So first, with Bailey, we have the breeders here as well. Please stand so everybody can say hello. Great class. As always, we have to thank the staff for getting the dogs ready that are over here watching, and then my warrior trainers for getting them out there and pushing them through their paces. You guys don't usually like that too much, but they did an outstanding job. So I want to take just 1 second. I explained to the guys, and some of you have been to graduation before, about Larry Stewart and the song Wounded Warrior Blues. Larry's birthday would have been Monday? Yesterday. Larry's a graduate of ours that unfortunately passed away of cancer after a long career in the Army, and he wanted his service dog to go to another veteran, and that dog is still actively working. So it was Stu's birthday. They will get a CD for the Wounded Warrior Blues, which is a song Stu wrote about Iraq and Afghanistan, and then Kenny Holliday put it to music for him. So these guys will receive that at the end of the class here today. But let's go ahead and get the graduation started. I'd like to walk closer to the pool and somebody's going to fall in one day. Really, the first one? Okay. Eric, Millette, and Stevie. And here's your certificate of achievement for completing necessary requirements of the service K9. Congratulations. Thank you. All right. Samuel and Bailey.
There we go.
Our next graduate is going to be Roderick and Sage. Next is going to be Tuna and Kyle. The man of many words. Felix and Lionel. Our next graduate tonight is John and Cole. Next up is going to be Jay and Spalding. Next up is going to be Tyler and Heather. Next up is going to be Doug and Trooper.
Certificate achievement between necessary requirements as a service candidate.
I'd like to ask Jim to come up from the American Legion and he just posted. Sorry. Dan. Totally left, so
Stuff in your head.
Good evening. My assistant over here is one of our E-board members, Jeff Stuffer, retired Marine. I'm the commander of Post 233, Dan Workman. I got the throat too. On this day, you have completed extensive training with all your new best friend in life. Your service and sacrifice is the foundation of our great country of America. Our nation and other countries throughout the world are facing challenges that far exceed our imagination. Because of your commitment and dedication to our great nation, we are able to stand here today with freedom we so dearly enjoy. The American Legion organization is the largest veteran institution in the world that stands for veterans helping veterans. American Legion accomplishes this enormous task through many vehicles within the outside of our government. K9 for Warriors is one of those incredible vehicles. On behalf of the Palm Valley American Legion Post 233 and all its officers, I congratulate you and welcome to our post. We invite you to make Post 233 your home post, away from home. We welcome you with open arms, and rest assured we will always be there to help you at any time. Again, thank you for your service, and God bless for God and country, and work.
Thank you, sir. Just two quick announcements. The last one, well, the first one, is the PAWS Act is still in Congress. We have 202 co-sponsors, and there's one person in the world who can make the PAWS Act law. His name is Congressman Phil Rhodes. He's from Tennessee, and please contact his office and let him know that we want to see the PAWS Act become law, because it is time for the United States Department of Veterans Affairs to recognize that these dogs save lives. Congressman Rhodes, check this out. We need to make this policy, not just a privilege for a few. Please. You're paying their salary, reach out to them, but in particular, Congressman Phil Rhodes from Tennessee. Second thing is, if you get a chance, look at over by the front door of K9s for Warriors. Just go in our front door. You'll see off to the right, there's a beautiful picture of our founder, Sherry Duvall. Around it is every single graduate of K9s for Warriors up until the last day of last year. and it has a timeline of the history of K9s for Warriors. Sherry, we love you, but that thing really shows the incredible work that you've done in one spot, and so does this work. Jen, congratulations. Thank you, everyone, for being here. One last notion. I know people want to take pictures and meet our Warriors. There's a line right here. All I'm asking is you stay on that side, and the Warriors and staff will be on this side. Thanks so much for being here. God bless America.